Hello everyone, it's Barry here. Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. I hope you are well. I want to start off this video with a question. I want to know where you live in the world, all right? Not just Australia, America. I want to know like where you live. I don't want to know your address. I don't want to know your PIN number or anything crazy like that. But just tell me like your town and like maybe your state and then your country. I really want to know where you are. Like, this is cool. Because you have to understand it from my point of view. All I tend to see sometimes is usernames where you might mention where you're from. And I'm just a guy in the kitchen just talking to some glass. So that's kind of what I'd like to know today. Last week I did a recipe for butter chicken served in bread bowls. Oh, so good. If you have not tried that out, please do. Extremely easy. And then you serve it in a bread bowl so you get to eat the bread. As I'm filming this recipe, I put that video up last night. And already overnight I've had 3 requests for popcorn chicken. Now that's very unusual to get 3 requests overnight from the same sort of recipe. Thinking about it, it could just be one of you guys being quite smart and just changing your email or something. But either way, I absolutely love that idea. So today, we're gonna be making some homemade popcorn chicken, shatonking, and we're gonna do some barbecue sauce, homemade barbecue sauce too. To make super delicious popcorn chicken or just big fat chicken nuggets, chicken goujons, whatever you wanna do, there is a secret ingredient. That, my friends, is buttermilk. Buttermilk? Oh my gosh, Barry, you got buttermilk? This has got lactic acid in, and there's something in that, the acid thing that gets into your chicken. Ideally, if you can let it marinate overnight, this would be even better. In fact, if you try this recipe, which I hope you do, yours will taste better than mine. But we're gonna do ours for about an hour, which is pretty much the minimum. But whilst it's doing that, we can make the barbecue sauce. Let's go. So what I've got here is 3 chicken breasts, all right? And all we wanna do is grab a knife and chop them roughly into even-sized chunks. So what I tend to find when I slice up a chicken breast is I take it sort of lengthways like that, and then it kinda helps you get even-sized chunks. But like, don't worry if you get like a little bit like that, because to me, like the whole thing with popcorn chicken is sometimes you get those cheeky little bits as well. So I might just do that. A couple of bits, I'm just gonna make them small. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's all gonna go in your belly, right? And then kind of like cubey chunks. Cubey chunks. That sounds like a TV show. Now, just while I'm finishing off this last chicken breast, I want to let you guys know about a playlist that I'm going to be starting. Once the new kitchen is fitted in about a week and a half, it's going to take a week to do it, hence why I'm doing this video so far in advance. I'm starting a roast dinner playlist. That could mean a video every day, but just short and punchy ones. So it'll be chicken, how to roast a chicken, how to roast beef, pork, lamb. We'll do a veggie one as well. All the sauces, gravies, vegetables, and we'll stick it in one massive playlist. So hopefully over time that could be a really cool resource for you. I'm not gonna do anything too flashy, it'll just be really basic, but hopefully give you some inspiration. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. And then we'll start going on to other cuisines, like, I don't know, like homemade takeaways and stuff like that, and then the cheese making and all stuff like that. All right, so popcorn chicken is nothing yet, but we're gonna push our chunks in like so, okay? I always get told, did my Alexa just go off? Yeah. I always get told to scrape with the blunt side like that. You guys taught me that. Use that side. Ooh, and make a noise if you want. Now I've just realised I've got chicken on my counter and I'm gonna have to wipe it down. I just washed my hands as well after handling raw meat, of course. So let's bring in the buttermilk. I'm gonna press it down with a wooden spoon a little bit, the chicken. We have got a little guest down there just out of our eyeshot. Eyeshot. Oh, now we've got 2 of you. Good. You need to learn, all right? You can cook this for me sometime. Alrighty then. So there is the buttermilk going right on top of the chicken. This is a pot of like 300 mils. So I'm just gonna let it work and find its way. Don't push it too much, but just let it go to the bottom so it's completely coating all of our chicken. So that's it. Sometimes people season it at this stage, but I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna leave it like this. Buttermilk, yeah, I think it's the acid. It's just gonna do its thing. Let's cover this. Oh yes. Hey, my cling film wrapping skills are getting better. The Wrapmaster 3000's in the garage somewhere since the house move. We're gonna find it soon. Right, fridge times. So in it goes. Now, as I say, 1 hour is the absolute minimum. Don't know if you can hear me then. 1 hour is the minimum, ideally overnight. We need this chicken tender, baby, just like you. So right now I have an hour to kill, so we are going to make the barbecue sauce, but the barbecue sauce takes like 5 minutes max to make. It's a really nice homemade sauce. But of course you don't have to do a homemade sauce. I mean, just off the top of my head, you could use ketchup, normal barbecue sauce. Why am I making my own? Because it's good. Mustard, mango chutney, salsa, mayonnaise. Mix it with that and you kind of get like a poor man's burger sauce thing. Nando's peri peri sauce, not sponsored, but maybe one day. Be quite cool, wouldn't it? Hummus, sour cream, Dijon mustard, salad cream. Just a few ideas for you. You can see I'm trying to kill this hour, can't you? Anyhow, this sauce is so easy. Get yourself a saucepan. I think Mrs. Barry has scratched the heck out of that. Look at that. Gonna have to get some new pans. Whilst my dog laps water, you see him over there? First thing I'm gonna add in is a crushed garlic clove. All right, get that in there. 125 grams of ketchup. Tablespoon of vinegar. White wine vinegar, that is. 2 tablespoons of Worcester sauce. You're gonna like this one. A dashend of salt out of its bum. Just a little, maybe like half a teaspoon. 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar. Like half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Now that is everything you need for an awesome homemade barbecue sauce. You can use it as a glaze or a dip. We just need to cook it. You have to take my word for it, but this smells amazing already. Actually, no, you're not going to take my word for it, because right now you're going to be cooking along with me at the same time, right? Until they invent smell-o-vision, you guys are going to have to join in, all right? So there we go. It's only taken a couple more minutes. Because of the sugar content in there, it's going to caramelize quite quickly if you don't keep stirring it from time to time. Smelling gorgeous. All we want to do is keep it on this sort of steady simmer like this, stirring it for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and then you can either have it hot, if you want it hot, or just let it cool down. And just like Boston, we're going to put this sauce somewhere to chill and relax. As you know, I like to make cooking quite fun. So what I thought we'd do, when it comes to making our coating for the chicken, of course you can mix it in a bowl and just stir it like that, but let's have some fun. If you've got a tub with a lid, or a bowl with a lid, that's fine, or cling film. Just put cling film on a bowl, that'll do it. Lots of ways to seal things in, isn't there? We're going to put our coating ingredients into a plastic tub and shake it off, Taylor Swift style. That's what people say. 130 grams of plain flour. If you use self-raising flour instead, that will give it even more of like a bubbly effect. It's up to you, but we are putting baking powder in. And there is baking powder, 1 teaspoon. Teaspoon of smoked paprika, teaspoon of oregano, smoked garlic powder. You can get normal garlic powder, but I'm going for the smoky vibe, which instantly just went everywhere a minute ago, but I'll tidy that up. So they're all teaspoon amounts. This is cayenne pepper. Add a bit more of that if you want to blow your socks off. Spoiler alert, it won't actually blow your socks off. If food actually did do that, that would be an amazing invention. And this is just a teaspoon of onion powder. Lid goes on, seal it just to be sure, and now we shake it up. And just to make it interesting, I'm going to shake mine up by the tree over there. Beautiful. As I walk back in, the tang, the smell of that barbecue sauce in the air, in the words of Anchorman, stings the nostrils and all that stuff. Try it. But this is all good and ready for our chicken. Right, the time is 6 hairs past 2 spots, so I think I've got about 20 minutes left until my marinade's had an hour, and that is the minimum, as I say. So I'm going to do one of those clock transitions right now whilst we wait for that. Okay, I've had some more caffeine, and it's about 20 minutes later. Wok and roll. Down there is a wok with 1 litre of vegetable oil in there. I'm just starting to warm that up. It's going to take a little while. We're not going to get it to a specific temperature. We'll test it by putting some of the flour in, but it's time to get the chicken into the flour mix. All right, so there is our seasoned flour all waiting. And in terms of what you can do with the leftover buttermilk, I haven't got that many ideas right now, but I'll think of some. But if you've got any, do let me know. But what you could do, because of the raw meat's been in it, take this chicken out and then put some more in. So it could be like an ever-evolving marinade for your chicken. So I'm just taking this out. In fact, to be honest, that's enough. So I'm going to wrap that and put that back in the fridge overnight, and I will legitimately make some more tomorrow that I have the overnight marinade. But it's all about this right now. So on goes our lid again. You can just shake it up again so the flour will completely coat that chicken. Sorry, I like going to that tree because we've actually got a frog in it, but look, you can see it's all nice and coated and got that sort of popcorn chicken effect on it. I don't want to touch it, I don't want to wash my hands again. So we'll wait for our oil to be hot enough, and we'll know by sticking in a little bit of this flour, and if it sizzles, we're good to go. So I brought my mix in now, nice and close, and just to the right, we've got a little station, chopping board, complex name for a station, with some kitchen towel to drain it off. So we're going to stick all of our chicken in now. I've just fried a random piece of flour. So I'm going to try and be as quick as I can, because I want them to try and cook roughly the same time, same colour, same temperature. I don't care what you say, if you do these things in batches, especially if you're not using a fryer, it ends up being different colours and stuff. You can see how it's got that nice bubbly effect on it. Some of the shards that have come off, which is completely natural like this. Obviously, you can do it more delicately. They're like little Rice Krispie cereal, but don't worry about that. The big bits will just come out like this. But try not to push them around too much. You don't want to damage it until you've got a real nice coating on there, okay? So I've just turned this off the heat, letting it cool down in the oil, but it is time to lift it out carefully with a slotted spoon. There we go, check that out. Before serving up, make sure to slice one in half and make sure the chicken is fully cooked through, okay? No one likes medium rare chicken. Okie doke, so it's just going to give us a little bit more time for the chicken to cool down because it is hot, and that batter will be a teeny bit loose if you try and pick it up straight away. So just for the moment, let's push this barbecue sauce in. The little chunks of garlic remind me of like chili seeds or pepper seeds. Totally add that in there. Roast them. Oh yeah. There we go. That looks great. Now I'm just going to load up a jam jar. I don't know why I'm using a jam jar. I just thought I'd just be a bit creative. Oh no, it steams up the jar. I'll better let it cool down a little bit more. There we go. Check that out. A homemade popcorn chicken. They smell amazing. I can't wait to see what they taste like. All right, here we go. I don't know if I've got the focus tight enough, but you might be able to see some of the herbs on there as well. Oh, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Before I do taste this, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell button pressed to be notified of new uploads. Please let me know down below or on social media at My Virgin Kitchen any recipe ideas you've got as well. This is how this came about. And most of all, if I've inspired you to try this or any other recipe, please do tag me in your pictures. I love that. Shiver me timbers, that is stonking. I've changed it now, it's stonking with a S-C-H-T. All right. I feel like a pug and a unicorn riding a T-Rex. So, from Amy and I, goodbye. Try this recipe, put your paw on the lens. I say bye like that. Bye. Bye. Sorry, mate. Sorry.